Hello. Happy Monday. Happy Monday to all of you. I know some of you may be joining the replay because it is 11 o'clock on a Monday morning. But welcome to the homeroom at Keys to Success Incorporated. I do not own the rights to this song. This is actually Tierra Marie with Fallin, because we're falling in love with learning. So come on in. Make sure you allow StreamYard to use your name so that you can comment with me. And if you are joining live, put in the comments your name. If you are a parent, a grandparent, a caregiver, an aunt, or have any dealings with any kids, put that in the comments. And let me know if you're watching live. And if you're watching the replay, hashtag replay gang, because you know I love my replay watchers. I also love my live watchers as well. But today's parent educational session by your girl, the educational expert, Miss Tiffany McDonald. It's all about falling in love with learning. So come on in. If you know any parents that have children in kindergarten through 8th grade and they want to know, how do they fall in love with learning? How do they get excited about learning? How do they get their kids to just understand that learning is important? Share this out with them. Tag them to this live. Remember, each one teach one so that we can reach one. So don't hold the information. If you know someone who could benefit from this, definitely pass this information along. So come on in the room. Come on into homeroom at Keys to Success. I want to thank you for coming on and joining with me on this Monday morning at 11. Again, I know some of you may be at work. I know our kids are at school. So definitely feel free to watch this later on this evening. But this is episode 4 in our parent education session. And I picked this topic because it is fall season. Excuse my voice if you hear any nasalness in my voice or if I sneeze on the live. I am battling and going through, I don't know what this is, sinuses or what, or changing weather or what's going on. But I chose this topic, falling in love with learning. 1, because it's back to school time and we're in person now. 2, it is the fall season, one of my favorite seasons. And 3, because I just love learning and I want to show you as a parent how you can love learning as well. So definitely come on in. Introduce yourself in the comments with your name, letting me know if you're a parent, a grandparent, a caregiver, or just working with kids. Maybe you're a teacher. And let me know, what is the one thing that you struggle with your child in learning? What's that one thing that you struggle with in learning with your child? What is that? Drop that in the comments. I'm going to give you 5 tips, just 5. I'm not going to hold you long, on how you and your children can fall in love with learning. If you do not know me and this is your first time joining me on this live, I am the educational expert, your educational resource, all things education, your favorite educator, Miss Tiffany McDonald, CEO of Keys to Success Incorporated, former certified teacher in the classroom, instructional coach, you name it, tutor, educator, you name it. I'm all things education. Welcome. You could have been anywhere in this world, but you decided to join me on this live this morning. So I thank you for that. I am a former educator, former teacher. I have taken a break from the classroom and I am now a program manager for Right at School. That is my day job. And I run a before and after school program. But my passion, my purpose, my ministry is Keys of Success Incorporated, which is an educational resource center for parents, for students in grades K through 8, and for teachers as well. I run a Teachers Pay Teachers store. I teach to achieve success. I run a tutoring program. I read, I learn, I achieve Enrichment Academy. And I also create my own educational curriculum, resources, worksheets, materials, because I know what kids are looking for. I know how kids learn, and I want to make sure that I give them the keys to success. If you want to know a little bit more about me, definitely feel free to go to my website, www.keyz, the number two, success, inc, that's all one word, .com. That's www.keyz, the number two, success, inc.com. And I'll put that up on the screen so that you can also have that. You could go check me out there. Go check out the locker. Go check out my services. Go check out the keys and just browse around and make yourself at home. So that is a little bit about me. So this topic, falling in love with learning, is one of my favorite topics because I love all things education. I'm going to give you five tips, five strategies, five resources on how you can fall in love with learning. And as well, if you stay to the end, I have something for you. I have a special prize for all of those that stay to the end. All right. If you are ready for number one on how you as a parent can fall in love with learning, drop a number one in the comments right now. Drop a number one in the comments. Make sure, again, you are sharing this out on your timeline. Share this out in your groups. Share this out to any parent that you know of that wants to fall in love with learning, wants to get their kids interested and excited in learning. I've taken a few notes, so if I look over to the screen this way, that is why. So, the number one way to fall in love with learning is active parent involvement and family engagement. Write that down. Active parent involvement and family engagement. As a former parent involvement, family engagement coordinator, that is number one and dear to my heart. I taught parents how to be actively involved in their child's life and let them know that education, academics is an active sport. You know, LeBron can't play and can't win his basketball games if he just standing on the sideline like this, right? Or the Browns quarterback, I don't know football, but they can't win their game if they just sitting looking at the ball go up and down the field, right? They have to get in the game, right? They have to get into it. They have to be an active participant. They got to run the plays. They have to touch the ball. They got to do stuff, right? So you as a parent, you have to do something and be active and show action with your child in the school. I always tell my parents this: don't be that drive-through parent. Be that dine-in parent. You know what I'm talking about? You know, when you go to a restaurant and you want to sit down, you want to wait to be seated. They walk you to your table. You actually sit down. You're relaxed. You taking your time. You looking at the menu. You having dinner, lunchtime conversation. That's dining in, right? You are being active in the restaurant. Same thing with the school. Same thing with your child in the school. Walk into the school. Walk your child if you can, because I know parents we have to work, but if you can, walk your child into the school. I know right now because of COVID, a lot of parents are not allowed in the schools, and that's understandable. But once you are allowed back in the school, walk your child in the school. Say hey to the front office. Give the front office some love because their job is very difficult. Say hey to the principal. Know the principal is by name. Know the secretary is by name. Walk your child to their classroom. Greet your teacher. Say hi to your teachers. Greet them by name. Let them see your face. Participate. Make sure you attend events. Don't just show up to the school when they having something fun. Your baby getting an award. There's a talent show going on. Yeah, those are fun, and we appreciate parents who show up and support their child in their greatest achievements. But also, you want to make sure you show up when it's not so good. Show up to the parent teacher conference. Don't come in there irate. Don't come in there mad. And I'm gonna get to this in a moment that your baby got a D or an F in math class. And I'm gonna tell you how to handle that. But show up to the parent teacher conference. You know, let them know that you are a concerned parent. Let them know that you are playing an active role in your child's academics. Again, we don't want to be that drive-through parent. We want to be that dine-in parent, that parent that they got to kick out of the school. Basically, you want to be that parent. You want to be that parent like, dang, Miss McDonald here again. Man, I'm gonna have to kick her out. I'm gonna have to put her on payroll in a minute because she'll never leave. That's the type of parent you want to be. So, to fall in love with learning, you want to be an active participant in your child's education. Active parent involvement, family engagement. Bring the whole family in. Bring the mom, bring the dad, bring the aunt, bring the uncle, bring Big Mama, bring Pookie, bring Man Man, bring Day Day, Nay, all them. Bring all them in and let them play an active role in their child's academics. So that's number one, active parent involvement and family engagement. If this is making sense, let me know. Let me know in the comments if this is making sense. Let me know if I'm moving too fast. Always, you could go back and watch the replay. Again, share this out with 5 people who are not active in their child's life and they want to fall in love with learning. Tell them to be active. Don't be a drive-through parent. Number two is communication. Communication is key. That's number two to falling in love with learning. Call, text, email. I know many schools, I know when I was a teacher, I had the Remind app. So I told all of my parents to download the Remind app or I'll text them. If you got a parent that you know don't like talking on the phone and they prefer texting, just text them real quick because they'll text back. Believe it or not, they will text back. So text them. If you are in the younger grades, use Class Dojo. I love to send videos to my parents. I love to send a little snippets of videos, pictures, texts, and calls and emails. I think I was the over communicator when I was a teacher, but I wanted my parents to know that your kid is doing an amazing job or your kid is not doing an amazing job. I'm struggling with little Johnny today. He is off the chain today. Whatever it is, but we stay in constant communication. Even now, as a program manager with at the before and after school program, I still stay in communication with my parents. I send them an email, weekly update every week about what's going on with their kids. So communicate. But the key to communication is positive communication. You can't communicate when you are way up here irate, you cussing and fussing because your kid got an F. Stop to think and wonder, did I go into the school and ask about this F? Did I attend the parent teacher conference? Was I an active participant? Because if you're an active participant with your child's academics and your child's teacher, you already know that little Susie about to get a D in English. You already know. So there's no reason to go into the school and be irate. See, active parent involvement, communication, they work hand in hand. That's a marriage. Now, if you are that parent that is a drive-through parent, you never see the child's teacher. You don't even know what room number the kid's classroom is. You have no idea who the principal is. And Lil Ray about to get an F and he about to fail. Yeah, you about to be irate because guess what? You didn't communicate and you were not an active participant. So to fall in love with learning, you have to communicate on all levels and you have to be actively engaged. Is this making sense? Is this making sense to y'all? I'm only on number 2. If this is making sense, let me know. Give me some love. Give me some hearts. Thank you for the love that I got. If this is making sense to you, if this is resonating with you, share this out on your timeline. Tag some people on this live. I got 3 more to go. 3 more to go. Number 3, advocate. Advocate. That means speak up for your child. Speak on behalf of your child. I know all of my parents out there that have students with special needs. I know you are like the biggest advocate of academic education. I already know this. We need more. We need more. Even if your child is not special needs, you still need to be that advocate. Again, communication, actively involved in your child's academics is speaking up. Let them know, hey, yeah, we had a rough night these last 2 nights. such and such didn't happen, the lights didn't got cut off, whatever, environmental factors are going on, my household not right, so what can we do as a teacher and a parent to work with Lil Ray Ray to get him together? Speak up. If you know your child is having a bad day, give a heads up. Let the teacher know, hey, listen, uh, Johnny not having a good day right now. So I know he's gonna do poorly on his spelling test. Just speak up. Be that advocate. The kids don't have a voice until they get to middle school, high school. So in elementary, you have to be their voice. You have to say, hey, they're not quite understanding this Common Core math. They're not understanding how to write a 5-paragraph essay or a 3-paragraph essay. You have to be the advocate for them. So let's go back for all of those that are just now jumping on. This is the educational expert, Miss Tiffany McDonald, CEO of Keys to Success Incorporated, coming to you with parent education session number 4. We're falling in love with learning. 5 tips, tricks, strategies, and resources to help you as a parent get excited in learning, no more stress, no more struggles with learning, and fall in love with learning. Number 1, we said active parent involvement, family engagement, be an active participant. Get in the game of learning, get in the game of the classroom. Don't be that drive-through parent, but be that dine-in parent. Park your car, go in, even if you got to go in with a bonnet on, be there. Just be there so they can see your face and they can know you. Number 2, communication is key. Always, always, always communicate. Call, text, email, Remind app, Dojo, Facebook, Instagram, I don't know, smoke signals. Somehow communicate with your child's teacher, the principal, the secretary. They should know your name. They should be kicking you out the school building because you are there so much. Number 3, advocate. Share your concerns, share your comments in a respectful and professional manner. Be understanding and open to solutions. That's the key word. When the teacher gives you a solution, be open. You may not like it, and it's okay, but be open. Say, hey, I'll try it, and maybe if that works. Don't be irate. And I always used to tell my parents this: act your age, not your shoe size. I had to tell my parents like that a lot, and they respected me. I had to be real with them. I had to tell them, hey, listen, we're gonna work together on this, but I'm gonna need for you to not act your not act your shoe size, but act your age. Let's deal with this in a respectful manner. All right, number 4, educate yourself. When I was a former teacher in the classroom, I had a lot of parents come to me on the sideline and tell me, listen, Miss McDonald, I really want to help my kid with reading informative text or writing a 5-paragraph essay, but I don't know how to write a 5-paragraph essay. So it became a teaching moment for both myself, the kid, and the parent. And that's okay. But you as a parent have to know your strengths. You have to know your weaknesses. You have to know where you lack. And if you lack in a certain area, be real enough, woman enough, man enough to go to your child's teacher on the sideline and say, hey, listen, I really want to help them with X, Y, and Z, but I don't know how to do this. Can you show me first? And then I can show my kid. One thing in Keys to Success that I do is I create parent resource sheets. If you go right now to my website, Keys to Success, .com, and go to the keys, you can find all parent resource sheets on main ideas, key details, summarizing how to take notes. Go right now to www.keys2successinc.com. Click on the locker, and you can download parent resource sheets for your child to help your child in reading and writing. And that's what I do, because I want to make sure that you have what you need to help your kids at home. So educate yourself, learn new ways on how to do math, reading, and writing. And it's okay to say, I don't know. It's okay to say, I need help, but also be open and willing to learn. Attend parent workshops like this workshop right here, this parent education session. Attend classes and other events at your child's school. All right. So we at 4. We said we're going to be active parents. We're going to get into the game of learning. We said we're going to communicate more. We're not going to be that drive-through parent. We're going to be that dine-in parent. We're going to start to educate ourselves. We're going to be advocates and speak up and be the voice for our child. And lastly, number 5 is to have fun. Get excited. Give some energy. As my favorite comedian Kevin Hart would say, so excited. So excited. You got to get excited about reading. Now, reading is probably one of those subjects that most kids absolutely despise. They do not like it. So you have to make reading fun. Also on my website, I have a reading strategies resource that you can download, and it gives you 7 or 8 ways on how you can make reading more fun. Use voices. If you got younger kids, use puppets. Change your voice up, change your clothes up, be a whole different person. Make it a whole theatrical play. Be Tyler Perry in this whole book. But get excited in learning, because if your child sees you excited in reading, writing, math, science, social studies, art, whatever, guess what? They're going to be excited. One thing, when I was a middle school teacher, and I taught middle school is a hard grade to teach. I would be so over the top with my lessons. It could be the most boring topic ever, like reading informative text, which is basically news programs and news stories. That's the most boring reading ever for middle school. But I made it so fun. I was like, oh my gosh, guess what? We are going to read an amazing story about the great debate. And we're gonna debate about it. Like, I was hyped. It was a program. It was a play. Every time I was in the classroom. But sometimes you gotta be that extra so that kids can see your excitement, because they feed off for you. So get excited about it. Get excited about homework time. Make it a fun activity. Let them know they're going on a trip, and in order to get to the prize at the end of the trip, they gotta complete 5 spelling words. I don't know, but figure out some way to make it fun. Um, they love video games. Say, okay, level 1 is we gotta start in the living room, and we're gonna do 5 math problems, and then we're gonna move to the dining room, level 2, and do like 10 spelling words, and then level 3 we're gonna move to the kitchen, and we're gonna do uh 5 more spelling words. Whatever you have to do to play into learning, bring play into learning, they will get excited. Did this help you guys? I know I have some comments. Thank you to April. She said you have to be involved. This helps your child as well. 100%. Yes, yes. Being involved is definitely a great and amazing thing. Yes, April, you have definitely hit the nail on the head. You have to be involved. You have to be. It's going to pay off in the end. I've been involved in my daughter's education since she was in the womb. And she is now 16 and a half, and she's a senior in high school right now. But I was there. I was at every conference. I was at every event. I was in the teacher's face. I was in the principal's face. They thought I worked at the school. That's how much I was there. But it will pay off in the end. You know, it may be some hard work, but it will definitely pay off in the end. So you have to be involved, definitely. For all of those that are just now jumping on, I'm going to go do a quick recap. This is the educational expert, Miss Tiffany McDonald, talking about falling in love with learning. Number 1, you have to be an active participant. Be that drive-through. Don't be that drive-through parent, but be that dining-in parent. Number 2, communicate, 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 communicate. I can't say it enough. Call, text, email, Remind app, Dojo app, Facebook, Instagram, whatever you need to do, communicate with your child's teachers. Number 3, advocate. Speak up. Be the voice for your child. Show your concerns. Be open to solutions. Don't be irate. Be respectful. Be professional. Number 4, educate yourself. You know, don't be afraid to say, hey, I don't know this. I don't understand this. Can you teach me? Can you help me so I can help my child? And number 5, have fun. Get excited. Put on a production when it comes to learning. Make learning the best thing in the world. Like, they about to go to McDonald's and get an ice cream cone. They about to go have a slushie. They about to go to a amusement park. The same way they get excited about playing that video game, get them excited about learning. The same way they get excited about seeing their favorite concert, get them excited about reading. That's how we fall in love with learning. I hope this helped you guys. Does this help you guys? I hope so. So the reason I wanted to make sure you guys get excited with learning, because keys to success have some amazing, amazing, amazing fun things coming up in the month of October. During the week of October 11th all the way through 15th, October 11th through 15th, we are doing a spirit week, virtual spirit week to really fall in love with learning. So mark your calendars, October 11th through the 15th, virtual spirit weekend. This is going to be on my website, www.keys2success.inc.com. This is on my website. It's a virtual spirit week. On October 11th, number one, you're going to show your study space. As you can see, this is my study space that you can see behind me. So you're going to show your study space on October 11th. October 12th, you're going to say, what's in your book bag? I have my book bag right over here. So we're going to see what's in your book bag. October 13th, it's a homework challenge. You're going to take a picture of your child doing their homework and you're going to post it underneath the post. October 14th is a reading challenge. And October 15th is Dress for Success. That's our virtual spirit week. Now, every day on my Facebook page, Keys to Success, and if you are not following or liking, make sure that you go and like us on Facebook at Keys, KEYZ, the number 2, Success, INC. Like us, follow us, because that's where all of the posts will be for the virtual spirit week. And every day as you see a post, follow the activity, drop your picture in the comment, and then share it with 5 other people. Now, the comments that get the most likes, loves, other comments, replies, will get a special prize pack courtesy of Keys to Success Incorporated. Lots of amazing goodies in there. So mark your calendars for October 11th through the 15th for our virtual spirit week, Falling in Love with Learning. You will see more information on my website, www.keys2successinc.com. Also, October 18th through the 22nd is our fall test preparation. Now, I know we didn't have state tests because of COVID last year, and I'm pretty sure that they're going to have state tests this year. Guess what the educational expert's going to do for you? I am going to have a 5-day parent series on how to help your child pass state tests. If your child is like mine, they struggle with state tests, right? They hate it. They don't do well. They got to sit for 2-3 hours. It don't work. So I'm going to give you a strategy, a tip, a workbook, activities to help your child get through the state test. It's called Take the Test. Don't let the state test take you. October 18th through the 22nd. You will hear test taking strategies. I'm going to give you tips on how to ace that state test. I'm going to go over the actual test taking vocabulary that your child will see on the state test and know how to answer the question. Because that's where a lot of problems come in at. Many students don't even know what these words mean. What the heck does justify mean? What does it mean to describe? So I'm going to give you all this test taking vocabulary to help your child pass that state test. I'm also going to give you affirmations that your child can say in the morning or right before they go take the test. And then on the last 2 days of the parent series, we're going to do a mock state test. I'm actually going to pull a state test, an old one, and we're going to go through some of the questions and we're going to really look at what does this mean from kindergarten all the way up to 8th grade. So make sure you go to www.keys2successinc.com. Go to event registration, register for the Take the Test, Don't Let the Test Take You parent series. You can also download the free workbook for that parent series as well. While you're there on that website, go on over to, I believe it's event registrations, and register for the virtual spirit week. And still, while you're on that website, go on over to the admissions tab and book your tutoring session with me today. We only have about 7 more weeks left in the fall session. Yes, I do one-on-one tutoring. I do group tutoring. I do virtual tutoring. I do in-person tutoring. I come out to you. We can meet wherever to do tutoring. I specialize in reading, language arts, spelling, sight words, math, writing, and I help give your child innovative, engaging, enriching strategies to help your child get to the next grade level. When I'm done with your child, they're going to be 2 to 3 grade levels above and not below. So go to www.keystosuccessinc.com, click on the admissions tab on the website, and complete the registration and enrollment. And then you'll get some more instructions on how to book your tutoring sessions. The fall tutoring session ends November 20th. After that, we take a Thanksgiving break for a week, and then we come back and I'll do a winter camp for 3 weeks. So that'll be coming up next. So that is a lot that's going on here in Keys to Success. I hope that you guys enjoyed this parent education session. If you were late to the party, no worries. Go ahead and watch the replay. Just type replay gang in the comments so I know it's you. Share this with about 5 of your friends and tell them to share with 5 of their friends and tell them to share with 5 of their friends because each one teach one so that we can reach one. It is my goal to help all parents, all families fall in love with learning, get excited with learning so that we can have the keys that unlock endless opportunities and possibilities of success. Guess what, parents? That's my time. You've got the key. Now, let's unlock some doors. Take care.